The Cash for Clunkers program boosted Toyota, Honda, and Hyundai to their highest monthly sales this year. They led Asian brands to their first combined sales gain in 15 months. Toyota sales were up more than 6%, Honda nearly 10%. Asia-based brands captured a record 52% of the U.S. market in August. As for U.S.-based car makers, they fell to a record low of 41%. One industry analyst said that no matter how you look at it, Americans just aren't buying cars the way they used to.
In normal times, Americans spend 4% of GDP on cars. In good times, it's 5%. In bad times, it's just 3%. Right now, it's 1.92%. So right now, putting clunkers aside, we're at depression-level spending.
What about on the other side of the Atlantic? Europe also ran its own version of Cash for Clunkers. So we'll go now to London and Lindsay Janis for the wrap-up. Lindsay?
Good morning, Scarlett. As of just over 2 hours from now, 2 hours ago, Germany's Cash for Clunkers fund dried up. The government gave people about an hour's warning, though it was predicted to finish sometime this month. France has come out this morning and said that its scheme, which was meant to stop at the end of the year, will be extended through the end of next year. The program here in the UK has about 6 months left to go. So what happens when these programs do stop? Well, in an ideal situation, these schemes would end at a time when the economy has improved enough to stand up without them. But the big concern is that the incentives have simply brought buying forward, stifling future demand by coaxing people to trade in cars earlier than they might have done otherwise. Now, the proof could be in the numbers. We just heard today that German car sales rose by 28% in August. New car registrations in Italy grew by 8% in August. In France, they've had 4 consecutive monthly increases, and Spain's free fall in sales has at least begun to ease. But analysts say that the old problems are just waiting around the corner.
Most car companies are going to find they're in a world where there has to be further consolidation. They have very little pricing power, and there's extremely little they can bring us in terms of shock news of a new model coming through.
Scarlett, it's hard to avoid the conclusion that 2010 could be even tougher for the auto industry over here in Europe.
Okay, thanks so much. Lindsay Janis reporting for us from London.